morning.
Good morning to you.
It's Monday for us. It's Tuesday for others. But for us, it's Monday morning.
Yes.
And it's starting out a little like a Monday.
It's
It's okay.
totally a Monday. And we're
Yeah,
sparing you guys from the worst of it. We
it's
had a bit
okay.
of a
We had a
rant
little vent
before.
session ahead of time. It's all right. Is your snow gone?
No, but it's getting there. We
Okay.
got a dusting
Yeah.
Saturday. It wasn't worth shoveling. But that first storm, as I look out the window now, I can see grass like poking up
Oh,
through.
yeah. It's almost gone then. Yeah.
So, but it's still a blanket, but you can see the blades of grass coming through.
Yeah. It's warming up here. And with that, in Southeast Wyoming, when things warm up, that means it's windy. So today it's blowing 40 with gusts, well above that.
Yeah.
So it's always sort of a game. I check the weather sensors, and you know how the Department of Transportation will have like cameras, at certain exits or intersections.
Uh-huh.
I am like, what are the odds that there's a truck blown over? And yeah, I always check periodically throughout the day to see if there's anything dumped over, because it happens. A few years ago, there was they put out warnings, and like the overhead digital signs, it'll say, no high profile or no trailers under, however many 1,000 pounds gross vehicle weight. I mean, it's not like there's not warnings. Anyway, a few years ago, there was a truck that blew over and the back came open. It like broke apart, and there was all this frozen Chinese food all over the prairie. And so they'll have to, they can't sell that now.
That's
and
gone.
So they'll deal with the insurance and whatnot. But it was really funny because like the county, the fire department, as well as the highway patrol, they put out a call like to the churches, and they're like, come get it before it thaws. Yeah. So there's people out there picking up chow mein, and
that's hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, it happens every once in a while, and why not? It's picking up litter, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah. And you don't need wild animals to come and eat Chinese food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was an area, on the other side of the river from my hometown, where just the way the hills sort of were positioned with the road.
Yeah.
If an empty tractor trailer came through that little pass, and it's like little, it's like maybe 50 yards of.
Right.
But if it came through and it was under a certain weight, and with the turn that it had to do, sometimes it would catch just right and end up
dump over
the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't ever remember them being full. I do remember enough times where like we couldn't go through there because they had the crews out to set the thing back up. Right.
Yeah. The tow truck and the winch and all that.
Yeah.
Oh no, Mike, I just noticed my little.
Oh no, he's having a nap.
Fell over. Yeah. I thought this was bandit cat is what I call it. And it's obviously crocheted. And I got it from a fellow farmer's market vendor when I was doing freeze dried candy. And this woman makes all these things. And I just thought he was whatever, was super cute. So bandit cat hangs out in the office.
Very
cute. I realized bandit cat had fallen over.
Had a little nap.
Yes.
You said there was some questions in the comments.
Oh yeah. There was one, a couple, maybe more than one. Anyway, someone asked if you have talked about this in a previous episode, if we could link to that, but yes, you have, but I'm not going to search down which episode it was. So maybe you could just tell us how you knitted the swatch on your wall with the lights.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is here, because I have another strand of the stuff here.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
This is like that wire lights.
Okay.
So it's copper wire, and it's like two strands of it that go together, and periodically there's a little light source,
Okay.
I got a long amount, and I don't remember what the long amount was. It was long. Like you can get it in like 3 yards, 12 yards, whatever. I went for a really long amount with it. And then I held it actually with a strand of mohair that was from my mom's stash. So it wasn't like the nice mohair we get now. It was the very itchy, and I couldn't find another use for it mohair. So what I did, I remember it came to me, my little engineer brain. So you have the plug side of it. I left that like super long,
Okay.
and then I did like a normal cast on from that. So normally you would leave a tail that you
Right.
could weave in. I just left it super long.
Really long.
So that I could still plug it into the wall.
Sure.
And then I knit until I couldn't knit anymore. So here's the end of it actually is right here.
Okay.
So it's sort of tucked out of the way. And I had these vintage wooden needles that I used to actually knit it with. I knit it with those. And then I literally stopped where I was not comfortable knitting anymore. So, and it ended up being, sort of halfway through.
Yeah.
And then it's just hung on the wall with like clear command hooks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just hooked the knitting onto it.
Sure.
And you had to, like, every corner has one. Otherwise it's sort of.
Sure.
It's, because it's stockinette. So, or well, I guess it's garter. And I went ahead and like pulled it apart. It looks really wonky when you're doing it because it's wire.
Right.
But once you have it knit, you can
block
square
it manually. You're sort of just blocking it. Yeah.
Yep. So that's that. And it has a little remote control that comes with it. The thing. So I can do all kinds of stuff with it.
Oh.
See, so it has like this is just the set I bought that it has. So there's different intensities. I forgot about that part. But there's also
oh my. Okay.
Like, different settings.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's that one.
Cool.
I forgot I could adjust the intensity of it. It's just been sitting back there dim this whole time.
So I had a bit of a frogging session.
That's sad. Tell me.
Okay. Well, there's things that you can't always see on video. So what you haven't noticed this the last several days because so my the sock head slouch hat, which is what the pattern was that I was doing for my advent kit.
Right.
The stripes were becoming increasingly difficult to like match up where there'd be 3 rows of color and then, like a row exactly of the brown.
Okay.
And that was all going to have to shift anyway once I started the decreases, and that's fine. However, it was starting to stack funny and spiral, and I didn't want that. And I had to periodically like cut one or the other and then restart at a different point to make so it was becoming a pain and I didn't like it. Yeah. And I thought to myself, if I have to cut and restart, I may as well do a Musselburgh.
Yeah.
So that you don't have to weave in all the winds because you're just turning it up inside itself.
Yeah.
So
that's what you did.
I pulled it all out. And do you want to see? And here's my plan.
Okay.
Now, and I want to preface all this by saying it's okay to change your mind. Well, I always say that you're the boss of your knitting. It's totally fine, especially on a podcast. I felt a little committed, because we've gotten 7 days in, or 8 days in, whatever. And I felt a little committed, like I should really stick with this. But then I'm like, okay, but in the end, am I going to wear it? Am I going to like it? It's still hours of work. If you don't like it, that's dumb. So I thought, nope, rip, and that's okay. So I have restarted, and here is my plan. So in the Advent kit, you know how there's 2 50-gram cakes. So I thought, come what may. I have started with the Musselburgh. If people aren't familiar with that, you start with the pinhole cast on, and you increase to a certain, this is your gauge swatch.
Yeah.
This is your swatch. So then you get to a point where you can measure comfortably without pulling it or anything. Then you look on the chart. The pattern's brilliant. She has a chart that shows, how many stitches you're going to want in each segment, in each quarter of the hat to end up the diameter that you want. So one end you knit increase, and then you knit this big long tube, whatever size you need in circumference, and then you decrease. So what I'm going to do is knit till I get to the halfway point, which in theory will be one 50-gram ball. And then the brown I'm knitting, that will be the middle section because you turn it up inside itself, and then this will be the brim. Yeah, so I'm knitting, and I've done a provisional cast on here. So you can see the other needles are hanging down because I just did a cast on around another circular needle. So that's just hanging out there. And then I'll pick up those stitches, I have 2 minis. I have 2 20-gram minis. So there'll be 40 grams in this. because I did the number 2 without thinking. I have 2 minis, and so when I'm finished with this particular mini, then I'll pick up the other side, knit the other direction, and then I'll be able to decrease down for the other half,
Yeah.
which I will do in opposite color order.
Yep.
So this one at the point started with the first color, day 1. So I'll start the day 1 color here and decrease down the other way.
Uh-huh.
So I think that will be fun.
Yeah.
And what may, if it spirals, whatever. This is what I'm doing. And it'll be the crazy, funky Musselburgh.
Yeah. I think it'll look cool. I think it'll work. However it ends up being, it'll be colorful.
It'll be whatever it is. So right now, I am just knitting round and round. I have my cast on here, which is sort of annoying. And then I'm just going round and round.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing at the moment.
Okay. I have blocked the Smooriken's cowl that I was working on as my gauge swatch for.
That's beautiful.
Am I holding it? I am holding it the right way up. So this is where I started using the 3.25 millimeter, and then I switched to the 3, and you can see there is a slight difference in the width there. But that's okay. It's within reason, and you can have the bigger side down so it fits a little.
Oh, yeah. It's a cowl. Right.
And you're thinking, I have not.
It does illustrate.
Say that again?
Well, it does. Even though it's only a slight different, it does illustrate that even a 1/4 of a millimeter does make a difference.
Yeah. It's like you can see the overall difference.
Sure.
So, and I do like I think that this side looks neater also than this side, which happens when you have your gauge bigger, you know, it can be a little loosey goosier. But also, like I was saying to Jana beforehand, like I didn't normally when I block like a Fair Isle something, I'll take it and I'll be like you know, and I'll like pull it you know, and that helps everything sort of shift around and straighten out. I didn't even bother doing that with this one. I didn't think to before I put it in the water. I put it in the water and I was like, oh, I forgot to pull at it. But even without it, all the stitches like evened out really well just from being wet. And I didn't like I said, I wasn't going to stretch it at all for it to dry.
You didn't pin it out or anything.
I just laid it flat and sort of smoothed it all out and let it dry. So I need to take the measurements from it now that that's done, because on the off chance that it did stretch a little, well, pull in, I needed it to be more stitches per inch. So I'll take another measurement on it just to double check.
After it's good and dry.
It is very good and dry, but I do need to I haven't had time to do the measurement on it, but if it'll save me from having to knit a second one for my swatch, that would be lovely, because time around the holidays.
Right.
It's crazy. I did hit a milestone last night with my dissertation.
Yay.
So I am done analyzing or quantifying the interviews that I did finally after all of this time.
You've compiled the data.
The data is all compiled and handled. And so today I will start working on the results section where I say, this is what the data revealed. Here's some quotes that illustrate that. Here's another point that the data revealed. Here's some quotes that illustrate that. And I just do all of that. And then I have to do my discussion section where I talk about, you know, as I said, here's all the things that I found, and here's how that relates to other research that have been done on events or heritage craft preservation or a sense of place and whatever. And I talk about that for about 6,000 words. And then I wrap it all up and then I start editing. So
it's a lot.
Anyway, progress is progressing.
Yep. It's a lot. My oldest called this morning. She's in her master's program, just finishing up her first semester. It's finals week. She's wigging out. She's like, I have 16 pages, but I have 4 more, and I don't know how the last 4 connect to the first ones. And I'm like, honey, you'll figure out. She just wanted to, you know, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm listening to her cook her breakfast and get her coffee, and I'm drinking my coffee and knitting, and she just wants to. And that's the hardest thing. Let me tell you, that is the hardest thing I've had to learn as a parent of adult offspring. It sounds funny to say adult children,
Yeah.
However, they just want to tell me. They don't want me to
Yeah.
fix it. They don't want suggestions. They don't want me to, they just want me to go, yep, that sucks. Yep. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. Oh, I understand. And that's all they want, which has been difficult for me to learn because I want to fix it. I want to make it better. But on the other hand, it's also frees me from the responsibility of that, of trying to
Yeah.
come up with a solution where I could just sit and knit and go, oh, yeah. Oh, I get that, you know,
Yeah.
and I do, but it frees me up that I don't have to turn around and try to find a solution because that's not what they
Yeah.
want.
Well, and yeah, and I know a lot of the times when I'm in that mode, it's really more about like I want someone to listen and say, "Yeah, that sucks," or "I
Yeah,
understand," or whatever. Like that's
yeah,
what I'm looking for.
right. You don't need me.
And
You don't need your friends to fix it. You just want them
and
to go,
slash
oh, that does
or
suck. Yeah,
sometimes like talking through it lets the pieces fall into place, you know? So
yeah,
it's the two of those things. And
yes.
oftentimes, if someone does start offering solutions, I'm like, okay, I can't talk to this person about it because that's not what I'm after, you know? And so then that shuts down
Yeah, I
that
get it.
thing, you know?
There
So,
have been times where at the end of it, at the end of whatever it is we're discussing or she's that I'm listening to, I'll say, would you like input? And they
yeah,
know it's okay to say, no, no, thanks. I just want
yeah,
you to listen. And they know that that's totally fine.
yeah.
But
Or I think,
I'm learning to
yeah,
ask first, would you like an
yeah.
opinion? And they're like, nope. And I'm like, well,
Okay.
and that's
Yeah, and
okay.
sometimes, like, so I know with my own kids, sometimes they'll start going off on stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, they really don't know there's a solution to this." You know, like it's like there's a issue they're facing where so many other people have faced this issue that there's actually a procedure to deal with what they're dealing with. And so it's like, well, there is a solution for this. Are you interested?
And they're like, no, thanks. And you're like,
Yeah,
okay,
and
that's
sometimes it's
fine.
no, and
Yeah.
sometimes, it's like, okay,
But then it's
it's
hard for me to accept that response. Like, no, I don't want your opinion. I'm like, I have to be okay with that
yeah, yeah,
because they'll find it. And then
yeah,
they've worked through it themselves. And that's probably way more meaningful than me spouting off whatever I think,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But man, it's hard to learn. It's hard to
Every day's a
learn
school
that.
day for everybody.
I know. Shall we open stuff?
Yeah. Should we start with stripes?
Sure.
Okay.
You go
Here's
ahead.
mine.
And
Let me
I'll
pull the other end
yeah,
out.
I'll get mine.
So we got that splash of orange yesterday. So
Woo!
that's
Go
definitely
Broncos.
working. And then, well, brown and orange, that's the Bears, right? Isn't that the Bears? Ooh, see, this looks more creamsicle-y to me.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. It's
Yeah,
kind of
that's kind of a
yellowy
yeah.
orange.
Wow.
It just keeps coming. There's
Yeah.
the brown. So there's our,
Okay. Here's our day 9 is the sunshine.
yeah.
Good day,
That's really pretty.
sunshine.
I'm gonna look forward to
Ba-na-na.
knitting that in. I don't know.
Good day.
Now I'm judging like the degree of creamsicle. Now that I'm seeing the sunshiny yellowy orange, I am thinking the first one is very creamsicle-y.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Okay. Are you still knitting? Do you want me to do mine while you
Yeah,
still
go
knit?
ahead. I'm going to start on the creamsicle now or the sunshine color.
Day
Day
9.
9.
So this one's so pretty. Okay, so this one is called Bilberry Heath.
Oh, that's
Isn't
beautiful.
it pretty? It's a really like rich sort of blue tinged
Yes.
purple.
That's almost an
Um,
indigo.
and it's the bilberry heath. So the heath is the base that it's
Okay.
dyed onto. So I don't know if you can see like the different
Oh, it's
variations of shade
beautiful.
there.
Is a bilberry a real berry? Is it a thing?
Yes, these are
Okay.
all based on real, actual plants
Okay.
and
Like the ling
things.
from before, right?
Yeah, let me get. Okay, I have enough
You
fingers
gotta
still.
get a
So I can
basket.
still
Do
hold
the
them
same
all
thing.
together. There we go. We're
Wow.
looking at so far.
That's wonderful.
So here's
Okay,
our.
you have one finger left for tomorrow, and then you're
I
gonna have to
know,
figure
and
something
then
out.
I'm gonna have to find a basket after that.
Or a bag or something. Even a bag, you can turn the top down and put them all in.
I'm not going to get into great detail with this, but I think I mentioned at the start of this that there was, when we were packing stuff, it
Yeah.
did look like for the US boxes, something went iffy with the Uridale colors.
Something went
And
amiss.
when we packed that up,
Mhm.
some of that has been revealed
Or mystery solved.
process with a couple of the participants. So if you've had any colors that weren't correct, please reach out to me. And then tomorrow might, because of the way that the issue is manifesting, tomorrow's color might also have issues. So if you
Okay.
have any issues with the Uridale colors, please reach out to me.
Yeah.
We will get it set right.
All of Anne's contact information is down below in the video description.
Yes.
Okay. Day 9.
A girl in her wool.
Oh, I am loving this. I am loving this. I've been putting up on
The
my
colors so
Instagram.
far
Yes.
have
And
been Jana colors.
the photo on Instagram is a more true representation than what you're seeing on my computer monitor, So it's just been, oh, this is cool. So now we're going into some more earthy, kind of like a darker purple fading into a brownish, maybe earth. I don't know. I love that. I love that purple that kind of looks like, I mean, it's purple, but it is fading to earth colors.
That's pretty.
That's lovely.
I like it.
It's going to go so good with the others. So watch my Instagram. I took all the minis back to my little office back there where I take photos. And yeah, so I post the day from the day before, the yarn from the day before. So we're not revealing any spoilers. And then the whole thing so far all together. So you can see the transitions. Love it.
Nice. Very nice.
I'm excited about it. Yeah, now I'm scheming like I could make a cardigan and held together with but I don't know if I hold it together with another strand of something neutral, then it's still going to kind of dilute the intensity of the color, but it still might be really cool. I have a bunch of mohair that I decided not to use for a different project that's a sort of a charcoal. I don't know.
That could work.
I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see.
I also like just like the stripy ones that people do for their Advent yarn. I think that looks really pretty too.
So I'm just going to keep knitting and see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's okay. You have your woolens and Nosh project to keep you busy now. And
yes. And it's just going to be what it is. This is going to be a lesson in acceptance for me. Rather than trying to bend it to my will and start cutting and splicing, I'm just going to be like, nope, it's going to be what it's going to be. And I'm going to just like it.
No one needs that during the holidays.
No,
it's
man.
Beautiful.
I'm just going to knit. Just knit.
Knitting.
Yeah.
Knitting. Yep.
Yeah. So we did nothing. Well, there was some projects over the weekend, but we didn't do a whole lot. Just regular housework stuff, So I am so behind with Christmas preparations. It's ridiculous. Kids are going to be coming home next week. It's finals right now. I am behind. Clearly, I don't have any Christmas stuff up, but not to expect that from me till at least the 10th.
I have a small pile that has been building for the last month or so. Just when I see stuff, I'll order it. But I have no idea really, like, have I got a ton of things for one kid and not a lot for another? I know I've ordered a few things for Adam, for my husband. I just don't know. I don't remember basically like what's going on with that pile. So you're
going to have to start the list.
I feel like I need to start the list and just like go ahead and start wrapping.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe if it's like work on stuff for 30 minutes and then wrap a present, add it to the list. Work on stuff for 30, wrap a present.
Yep.
Yeah. Do that good old Pomodoro method.
Okay. I think we're good to go.
I think we are good to go.
Okay. Wow. Tomorrow's day 10. Can you believe it?
I cannot believe it. We'll be almost a third of the way through.
Wow. Okay. I got to catch up on my middle knitting part.
Yes. Good luck.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm already starting my stripe for today, so I don't forget.
Okay. All right.
Okay. See you
I'll see you then.
tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.